Oh, that's more like it. What is going on? Now, I don't normally park on the lawn, but today we're actually gonna be working on the driveway a little bit. Today is probably one of the best days. Hey, puppies. Yeah, you guys can't come out though right now because we're gonna be utilizing the tractor. Last thing I want them is out and about and accidentally get hit. But yes, driveway. We are working on the driveway today. It snowed last night or this morning. From like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. it snowed enough to blanket everything. And then it warmed up just enough to melt it all. And I do believe that is gonna give me just the right amount of moisture in the dirt and in the rocks to kind of loosen everything up and allow me to really rake the drive up and get a good drag on. And while this warms up, I want to update you guys on the new garden area. I actually came out the day after we cleared the land and moved all that dirt and kind of flattened it all out. And I went ahead and did a little tilling, and this thing looks really nice. Still a slight dip that way, but all in all, it's looking really good. Now, this soil was so freaking hard. I have a walk behind tiller. It's not a rear tine, it's a front tine. And it was just bouncing and it had a heck of a time breaking this up. You can see the clods. I mean, that's pretty cloddy, but this rain and snow we had, I'm hoping it kind of loosens it up. I might have to hit it again one more time. Try to go really shallow and just get this top layer, break up those clods a little bit. But I was only able to get down to about 3-4 inches, which is fine because when I create my beds and the pathways between the beds, I will be pulling the dirt from the pathways up onto the beds, and then the pathways will be filled full of like mulch or something anyway. So I'll be able to utilize the 3-4 inches that's currently there, plus the 3 or 4 inches of dirt from the walkways to add to the top. So we're gonna have a good 6 to 8 inches of pretty good ground up soil for our garden. I do have to unhook my grapple though. Again, throw the bucket on because the bucket will be used a little bit later in this process. I'll pull my bucket out here quick. There we go. And before I forget, I think I want to take a shovel with us. somehow I need to figure out a way to make this thing double-sided, because I pull that way when I'm done. So the chains are on that side of this piece of equipment. So I got to hook up one side and basically pull it around sideways, unhook, rehook, and then do our job. Now I can finally actually hook up. Typically what I do, well, sometimes, is I'll leave both chains full length. We'll get a straight cut drag and just kind of work up everything that's kind of sitting there. And then after a pass or two, I'll probably end up angling it. So I'll shorten up one side of the chain, create a little angle, and start pulling some of the rock from one side to the other, kind of filling some voids. Sometimes you just got to start, and I feel it out, and see what I need to do next. Oh yeah, it's pulling good, collecting a lot of rock in there. So here lies one of my biggest problems. I'm at the end of the drive, this right here, and it's all straight downhill from up there. So we got a lot of runoff. And what happened is this got filled up and the culvert was not draining, pushed the water over this way. And all that dirt and rock right there was what was once on the driveway. You can actually see right here, look how filled up that thing is. And so you can see I have a dip in my drive right here at the entrance, and it's all right here. So my thought was to get the loader and see if I can scrape some of that up and out onto the road or back onto the driveway or something. So we're gonna give it a shot here. really sure how this is gonna work. And watch out for cars. I might just dig it out. There we go. That was a little heavier. So I think we're set up pretty good. Just wanted to get some dirt in there to fill that void. As I drag this a couple more times over it, it'll also help kind of spread it out. And I was just floating it and pulling it kind of back and forth, working it into some of the voids, but this is gonna do the rest of the work for us. All right, so we've done one pass there and back. Now I'm going to go ahead and angle this, allow us to pull from one side to the other. I think I'm gonna loosen up this side, or shorten it, I mean. And that'll angle it away towards my passenger side. You wanna come, buddy? You coming, buddy? Yeah, you want to ride tractor? Okay, buddy. There we go. Yep. This way I can watch my driver's side. I can really hug the shoulder and get all that rock along the edge and pull it towards the center more. All right, so that was the second pass. I still gotta do another good third pass for sure, but I did some figure eights here, just kind of spread the thick stuff. A lot of it's from pushing snow. I had some small piles of gravel that was always left behind, but yeah, the dirt on the end of the driveway, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but I have excess rock over here. So when we're said and done, I'll just take the loader over here and we'll just scoop up some of the rock and we'll actually sprinkle it probably over that dirt to kind of help fill that up too. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull at least one more time, maybe twice. I'm gonna see if I can kick this thing up into high gear and go a little bit faster. It's just such a slow, tedious job. It's a third of a mile long, so it just takes forever. So we'll see if it'll pull it without bogging it down too much. Oh, that's more like it. Little speed behind it. That's more like it. We're flying now. Somehow both of the straps holding on the third railroad tie snapped. There's nothing holding that on right now. It's just kind of sitting there. So I think this is my last pass anyway. So we just got to get back home. Well, the railroad tie stayed on, barely. I'm not sure where the straps even went to. Probably laying out in the driveway somewhere. Does a little bit anyway. There's also a buildup of rock kind of right here where I always finish dragging. Probably skim some off this thing. Found the strap, or at least part of it. You know, I came out here with a shovel thinking I'd have to kind of fix this up a little bit, but I'm actually pretty happy though with the way it is. It kind of left a nice small hump kind of in the center here, but I think as we drive on it, it'll pack down. I might take the tractor and just drive back and forth and get a nice firm press down on it, and then I'll just dump the rock across here and probably drag it. Should be good. Just kind of working myself from one side to the other, back and forth till I've touched all of it. Yeah, this ain't gonna be too bad. I'm gonna have to probably bring one more load of gravel down here at some point, kind of top that off, but as we drive on it, should help spread it around a little bit, kind of let the dirt settle, kind of see where this all lands. But yeah, I think we're pretty much good for the day. It's about dark, sun's already set. I think we're calling it good. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time. Later.